Good morning, good morning. It is day 5 of the 30 Days to a Better Us Summer Reboot Challenge. Girl, good on you. 5 days. We've done something every day for 5 days to make 2018 rock out. And just as I said that, I should probably let you know it is the 4th of July here. Well, everywhere it's the 4th of July, but we may have explosions of excitement happening all around us. I didn't want anybody thinking I lived on a shooting range, though it's not a bad thing, but it's pretty aggressive here tonight, so we can just be excited with them. I wanted to bring you outside into a smoother place today because I just kind of needed it in the middle of all these festivities, taking a quiet moment, because on day 5 our challenge today is to take a breath. As I hold my breath. That was not the reaction you want to that. Is to take a breath. Why did I have to think about that? And why did I not exhale? Clearly, we need some training. And yesterday we talked about exercise, and I think I'm a pretty good form and breather and whatever. But given a moment to stop and pause, doesn't look like I seem to have that down pat. So I actually looked it up in the Cambridge Dictionary, and to take a breath actually means to pause. Now, we talked about journaling and tracking and all of that fun stuff the other day. We've talked about a lot of stuff, and we have so much more stuff to do. I am so excited. We are 25% almost of the way through to being better people, and I just love that. This has been an amazing journey for me. Thank you for all your encouragement. But back to our pause. There's a lot going on, so if we don't stop for just a second and breathe, we might explode. And there are some people out there that I'm probably talking exactly to you, and you know who you are. And I know this for a fact. I remember watching my oldest son. He would have panic attacks every time we were going through a situation, and he would just and I would just put my hand on his chest and say, breathe, son, just breathe, and try to breathe with him, as if that would cause the magic of his world to just slow down. You know, I get that. In 5th grade, I was in space camp, and there was this crazy old machine where we had to get on it and make all the circles that were spinning at the same time with one cylinder rod in the middle. We had to gauge it, and I'm not a very good gamer. Anybody who knows me knows I'm allergic. But we had to gauge it and actually slow it down to where all of the spheres were now spinning in unison and get the thing to stop. I think that's what taking a breath is for our life. It is getting all of that madness and craziness around us to just pause for a minute. It's mind over madness. It is. It's telling it what to do. So what is the power of the pause? Kevin Cashman wrote a book called The Pause Principle. And in it, he says that we need to step back to reflect in order to be able to move forward with greater clarity and, get this, impact. So when we pause, it actually adds power to the punch of our next move, whatever that is. So in that pause, we can solve problems, we can have aha moments, we could stop moving. Oh, I also live on an airport, so we might have an airplane or two. In our pause, we will observe the environment around us. That's actually part of what I was going to say. So this is just nature giving us visual aids. Nature, or man in an airplane. So we could stop moving. We can gain perspective. In that moment, when we stop all the world around us and we are in a quiet space, we can actually get a bigger picture of what's really going on and what's the greater impact. And then carry on. Carry on, not only that, with more oomph behind you, because you got a clear head. You know, when you're going crazy is when you're kind of at your fragile. But when you are grounded, right? I love to put my feet in the grass. Just my feet on the ground. And this is probably where the pause is. I don't do it near enough, though, but I'm standing outside and going to take full advantage of it. And just ground myself and connect myself to the things that are flying above. what I think. Hey people, we want to gift you with our moment. So a lot of things can happen in that pause. A lot of thoughts probably went through your head just as that airplane was going by. But listen, I learned that this could be a strategic move. After hearing all this stuff, all the things we can do, we can totally boss out and pause. There was something I read about actually doing more with less. I think we have another one coming in. 4th of July is an exciting time. We could do more with less. And so in this pause moment where we're actually taking the opportunity to connect, to breathe, to steady ourselves and get that power punch, is the breath itself what gives us the upper hand when we do our next thing. So this could be super powerful. This is an aha moment right here. See what happens when you pause. But if it gives you the opportunity to breathe and to connect with the things that are happening around you, I absolutely believe that in that moment could be a gift. So here in 30 seconds, if 30 seconds can change our life, let's figure out how we can do that. So we're going to use the stop method, okay? So in 30 seconds, we're going to stop. We're going to take a breath, observe, and proceed. That's what this looks like. So in take a breath, we're going to stop. Well, it's quiet. And we're going to take a breath and observe. I got a couple fireworks going on over here. I got a couple things. And you want to do that like 3 times. But be present in what's happening. What's happening in your head? What's happening in your heart? What's happening in your body? What do you feel? What's going on in your mind? Don't think about it. Don't process it. You only got 30 seconds, girl. This is not the time to think. But take note of it, right? Just really be present. And then before we proceed, that gives us the opportunity to readjust whatever needs to be adjusted and to carry on. I think these breaths are going to be important. If we did this a few times a day, 30 seconds is all it takes to lower our stress, to increase our awareness of the world around us, and to relax. This is your challenge today, to stop. Have a great day.